Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders Asia, Middle East, Africa 2021-22, powered by AsiaOne Magazine and URS Media. Through this series, we acknowledge the inspiring success stories of eminent Asian brands and leaders from across the globe who've enabled the continent to acquire a prominent position the world over. Let me begin the show with an opening address by the main man behind this great vision and mission, who skillfully curated these Greatest Brands and Leaders Awards. Please welcome Mr. Rajat Raj Shukal, Global Head and Principal Partner, URS Media Consulting and AsiaOne Magazine.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the AsiaOne series, the Greatest Brands and Leaders 2021 Asia, Middle East, Africa. And pleased to tell you that this is one of the most broadcasted business and brand and leader series in the world today, reaching out to 39 million viewers in 79 countries across the region. This is a series where we want to talk about success stories of different brands and leaders from across the region, and also pleased to tell you the AsiaOne Magazine, with this entire focus of bringing these stories to you, is the only pan-Asia magazine today, reaching out to 14 countries in one issue and also publishing over 8,000 pages of original content. And also pleased to tell you, we've held over 14 international business summits where we recognized over 4,000 brands and leaders from across the region of Asia, Middle East and Africa.
We now bring you a very special address by Shri Nitin Jairam Gadkari, Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways, the Government of India.
Entrepreneurship is very important, and you are encouraging the entrepreneurship in India. This is really a great pleasure for me. And you are doing excellent job, and reputation is good. You are taking the successful people to the masses, to the society, and where they are going to inspire and motivate them to do something like that. That is exactly the spirit behind the media. And you are doing it. It's a really excellent job. I am giving my all best wishes to this project and your initiative. 100%. This is all a success story, and I am giving my all good wishes to AsiaOne, the viewers and the proprietor both.
Well, with those most encouraging words from the Minister, let's now begin the show.
The first category is India's Greatest Brands 2020-21 and World's Greatest Leaders 2020-21. And the winner of both the titles is Dr. Prashant Zade, Chairman AS Agri and Aqua LLP. Mr. Prateek Sharma, the CEO, speaks on his behalf.
I'm really thankful to AsiaOne for creating this great platform for leaders like us and entrepreneurs who are getting the true value seen globally. This means a lot for us.
Dr. Prashant Zade is a visionary entrepreneur who has slowly risen up the ranks in building a world-class agro-farming company in the past 4 years. He completed his engineering from the University of Marathwada, India in 1999. From a career in media and broadcasting running over 2 decades, Dr. Zade shifted his attention to high-tech residue-free agriculture and high-tech aquaculture farming. As the chairman and managing director of AS Agri and Aqua LLP, his diagonal thinking, creative marketing, critical business analysis and team building has helped the company establish a global presence. Dr. Prashant Zade has worked relentlessly to offer the world food basket with nutrient-rich, economically viable and safe agricultural solutions. Under his guidance, the group has more than 10 business lines which provide employment to over 500 people in India. The company has a pan-India presence with its head office in Thane, Maharashtra. In addition, it is also striving to create its presence globally.
Our farmers today in India are always fighting out with the nature. We created a polyhouse structure within which we placed an enormous amount of steel to create a soil-based vertical farming. This has been the pioneering effort of Dr. Prashant Govindrao Zade, where we save 95% water, 99% land and 90% manpower, thereby creating multifold yields. We are going global. We have set ourselves in Dubai and we are also set ourselves in Europe, and we are forging ahead on the global platform, whereby our technologies are being welcomed and will be implemented across the world.
The next category is AsiaOne Global Youth Icon of the Year Asia Middle East Africa 2020-21. And the title was bagged by Amit Khemani, Group Vice Chairman of Khemani Group. From the time of its inception in 1983, the Khemani Group has grown manifold and established itself as one of the key players in the beverage and lifestyle space. Khemanis are recognized as one of the prominent names in the industry. With over 3 decades of experience in the industry, they are one of the leading companies in India manufacturing beverages and personal care products. Their state-of-the-art distillery and brewery produce the finest brands in their categories. Under the visionary leadership of its founder, Mr. Ashok Khemani, the group has undertaken challenging projects and has surpassed its contemporaries in a short span. Khemani Group has been recognized and rewarded for its economic and social contributions and achievements.
It is my great privilege to express my sincere thanks to AsiaOne magazine. We are committed towards sustainability while delivering profitability and high-growth brands. We therefore work towards recycling of water, recycling of waste by using biofuel, using briquettes, and for generating our own power, zero emissions, building schools infrastructure, and beautifying Daman to make it to go to tourist destination.
The next category is Women Empowerment Principles Leadership Awards Asia Middle East Africa 2020-21. And the winner of this category is none other than Mandira Kapoor, Chairman and Managing Director, Sona Mandira. With a career spanning over 15 years, Mandira Kapoor, the second-generation entrepreneur, is the Chairman and Managing Director of Sona Mandira Private Limited. With astute planning, sheer dedication, and years of expertise, she has achieved perfection in every sphere of her work, and that is what inspires others. Since 2012, Sona Mandira has been passionately serving the aftermarket by creating an unmatched value for its customers. Owing to the high-quality products and amicable relationships with the distribution partners, Sona Mandira is a world-renowned auto parts brand.
My vision for Sona Mandira Private Limited is to be the #1 aftermarket player on a global scale. We are working towards doing this by upping export, by putting India on the map, trying to get everything made from India. Make in India is what we are working towards. My father always told me to work for what you have a passion for, and that's what I've been doing, and I've learned it's a great lesson and one of the great lessons he taught me. And I would like to thank you for AsiaOne for acknowledging the passion that I have in this industry with the Women Empowerment Principle Award 2021. It is a great honor to receive this. Thank you so much.
In the same category of Women Empowerment Principles Award 2020-21, let's celebrate the power of women yet again with Geeta K. Maurya, founder Study.Live. Geeta K. Maurya founded Study.Live to mentor the aspiring students of IIT and medical. She started this portal to make studying online simpler and more effective. Based in Mumbai, Study.Live is an Indian educational venture working for more than 20 years in the education and technology domain. Study.Live provides round-the-clock 24/7 support via email and online chat to resolve technical issues which students may face and for subject matter doubts. Study.Live has a huge repository of close to 50,000 minutes of recorded videos on Lightboard and digital board for anytime omni-channel view. More than 150 books in flip format, more than 3 lakh questions and hundreds of blogs to read from.
If we simply define Study.Live, we are here to make online learning simpler and more effective for IIT JEE, NEET, CET and CA exams. We are planning to have at least 1,000 franchises across India in 2 years and more than 5 lakh students in 3 years across the board. I'm grateful and appreciative of AsiaOne creating such an encouraging platform for the entrepreneurs and recognizing their efforts. It is a special moment for me and my team at Study.Live. This award shall go a long way in our career and make us to do more and always be innovative in our journey.
Welcome back. You are watching AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders, Asia, Middle East, Africa 2021-22. Powered by AsiaOne Magazine and URS Media.
The next category is AsiaOne 40 Under 40, and the honor goes to Unmesh Srivastava, Chief Technology Officer, P3 Health Partners.
What really drove me to venture into digital health is just the overall need of technology enablement of healthcare, which is very much required. And two is the sheer impact that we have as people in healthcare on people and the outcomes across the populations. Everything we do has to have an impact on the quadruple goal. Quadruple goal in a sense where everything we do has to have, either it should reduce the overall cost of care, improve the patient experience, improve the provider experience, or improve the quality of care, or all the four. So everything that we do from a tech perspective aligns around these two missions. Now, what really differentiates our brand in terms of technology is really one, the human-centered design approach that we follow. So all the products that we've built are really geared around human-centered design, where we want to understand the personas, the experience that our patients are really going to go through. And two is all the products we built really have that aspect of empathy that we think through when we are building our products, so that it can really have an impact on our users and consumers.
AsiaOne Most Influential Young Leaders 2020-21 is the next category, and Harsha Solanki, Managing Director, Infobip India, is the proud recipient of the honor. Harsha Solanki is a seasoned executive with over 16 years of experience. As the Managing Director at Infobip, a global leader in omni-channel communication, she plays an instrumental role in scaling the company's growth and broadening its industry reach in India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Nepal. Infobip helps simplify the complex process of how brands connect with, engage and delight their customers at a global scale. Its programmable communications platform delivers a suite of tools for advanced customer engagement and support, plus security and authentication across the widest range of communication channels possible. With an extensive network of 60 offices across 6 continents, Infobip creates seamless interactions between businesses and people across the globe.
Our technology creates seamless mobile interactions between businesses and people, as well as simplifying the integration of almost all communication capabilities. For the first 14 years, the company grew organically, pulling itself up by its own bootstraps. It secured its first external funding in July 2020. Today, the company boasts of a deep local presence and an extensive reach that extends to over 7 billion people and devices across 190 countries. With its strong 10,000 plus enterprise client base associated with the company's presence across 70 plus offices on 6 continents across all major cities, they being offered natively built technology with the capacity to reach over 8 billion mobile devices and things in 190 plus countries and connected to over 800 telecom networks as our partners. It's been a great, exciting journey so far, and truly the future definitely looks very promising as we head towards the IPO soon. So stay tuned in to Infobip updates. Thank you.
The next category is India's Greatest Brands and Leaders 2020-21, and the honor was given to Manish Sharma, Chief Business Officer, Saarathi Decimal Technologies. With over 20 years of experience, Manish Sharma is currently appointed as the Chief Business Officer for Saarathi at Decimal Technologies to address some of the most prominent issues in risk assessment, fraud detection, and credit accessibility to accelerate digital lending. Saarathi is a financial services distribution platform that connects channels, customers, and the product providers with initial focus on lending. Saarathi is a financial services distribution platform that connects channels, customers, and the product providers with an initial focus on lending. Saarathi enables verified and trusted channel partners to send digitized loan applications with detailed risk assessment to lenders.
India is a large market. BFSI sector is very large. There are 3 things that made us choose this as the sector we wanted to solve. The strength of our platform, our 30 plus active relationships with the lenders, and the fact that we have the experience and the know-how to contribute meaningfully to this sector. When we were thinking about what our mission is, it was a simple thought that no customer should go without. Our mission for Sarathi is to bridge the credit gap in India. It's much larger than building a large business. What we intend to do is to make sure that we digitally transform the offline channel to make it more efficient and transparent. And in doing that, make growth a possibility not just for the channel, but for the lender. If our current traction continues, that in the next 2 years, we would probably be the largest marketplace in India. The bounds of our thinking are the only limits to our achievements, so continue to think big.
AsiaOne Most Promising Leaders 2020-21 is the next category, and the winner is Deepak Shanbag, CEO Property Solutions India. He has also bagged the honor of being the AsiaOne Fastest Growing Brands 2020-21. Property Solutions India Private Limited is one of India's fastest growing integrated facility management services companies. The company offers technical solutions, soft service solutions, pest management solutions, security management, business support solutions, and specialized service solutions across a variety of industries. PSIPL has pan-India presence across more than 70 cities and manages diverse facilities ranging from manufacturing, educational institutions, healthcare centers, residential complexes, offices, malls, and large format retail, among others. The CEO of PSIPL, Deepak Shanbag, with 23 years of illustrious experience in the services industry, is now leading the large integrated facilities management enterprise in India and APAC. Under his guidance, PSIPL is on track to become one of India's top 3 IFMS companies.
People and processes are the cornerstones of our business, and our values revolve around these two aspects. Respect for people, teamwork, and entrepreneurial spirit keeps us close to the human element, while values like continuous improvement, transparency, ethics define how to do everything while promoting consistency and sustainability in all aspects. Our vision to be the first choice in delivering excellence in integrated solutions and experiences comes at the core of our endeavor and is an outcome of the values which we strive and imbibe to live every day. ASIPL is all set to change the way defense services are perceived and rated. Our proprietary quality assurance index captures all aspects of service and is called Facility Quality Index, FQI. Our endeavor is to make PSIPL an institution in solution building and delivering value for all at all times.
For the category of India's Greatest Brands and Leaders 2020-21, the honor was given to the co-founder and Chief Customer Officer Dhritiman Bohra and Randhir Bhattacharya, co-founder and Chief Product Architect at Lavelle Networks.
Hello Network, meet Cloud with Lavelle Networks SD-WAN platform. It is a cloud-ready networking solution that connects users to applications from any location to the data center or the cloud. Lavelle Networks SD-WAN platform is here to help your enterprise WAN be safer, simpler, and faster. With 100% SDN architecture in the WAN, zero protocol convergence, 10 times improvement in critical application load time at branches, 15 times improvement in branch policy change management, 60% cost saving in branch and data centers, zero policy discrepancies across the network, the easiest SD-WAN control panel. Don't just believe it, experience it. Choose a 100% pure SD-WAN solution. Choose Lavelle Networks.
Lavelle Networks is a software networking company primarily focused in building software-defined networking products which are highly innovative. We try to take out any kind of old traditional protocols, and wherever possible we try to replace it with a highly contextual innovative policy framework so that we can better the network experience of our customers.
We are a Make in India company, and since India is our homegrown market, we always are ready to do anything under the sun in terms of solutioning to ensure that customers are getting the value for their money with whatever they're investing on us. So since we are in India and in terms of scalability, there are companies in private and PSU, PFSI segment where 3,000, 4,000 scale we are serving with our solution. So we will urge the viewers to explore our solution more.
The next winner under the same category of India's Greatest Brands and Leaders 2020-21 is Arvind Kapoor, Managing Director of Accent High Veg. Accent High Veg Private Limited started High Veg brand in vegetable seed in 2009 and further expanded into row crops like maize, pearl millet, mustard and paddy in 2017. The company has developed high-quality seeds for higher yield and better profitability, which is then delivered to the farmers, and also utilizing modern biotech tools to bring more valuable traits. The Managing Director of Accent High Veg Private Limited, Dr. Arvind Kapoor, has a rich experience of 40 years in delivering excellence in his field, having completed his PhD in plant biochemistry and bearing over 4 decades of experience in national and multinational seed industry. He is responsible for strategic planning and execution to achieve the vision of the organization. Bringing technological and managerial excellence, he has created a powerful brand, High Veg, in the Indian vegetable seed industry in a very short time. Today, High Veg is the fastest growing brand in vegetable seed sector.
This wonderful journey in Accent High Veg I started in 2009. And after the 2010, when we have organized our R&D, this company, we thought that we should bring faster in the industry and become within 10 years one of the key players in the vegetable seed space. And by 2018, we are the fastest growing company declared by the sector, and we did very well and we were number 5th in our operations. And in 2018, we got another laurel because we got the index, which is called the seed index. And this seed index has really given us boost because they ranked us number 1 in India and number 6 in the region. I can tell you this is the biggest achievement we did, and they found that this company has the best SOPs, this company has the best systems, this company is really done well in all the fronts.
Finally, in the most influential Young Leaders 2020-21 category, the honor goes to Nikhil Handigol, co-founder Forward Networks. In order to transform networks to be agile, predictable and secure, Nikhil Handigol, with his 3 fellow PhD graduates from Stanford University, ascends to build groundbreaking technologies in the networking domain. Today, the world's largest mission-critical networks, from global financial institutions to international media distributors, depend on Forward Networks to keep their networks agile and secure. Nikhil is a computer science PhD from Stanford University. As a member of the Stanford team that pioneered software-defined networking, his research work focused on using SDN principles for systematic network troubleshooting, flexible network emulation, and smart load balancing.
When my co-founders and I graduated from Stanford, we were looking for some challenging problems to take on to have an impact on the world. And what we realized was that the networks of the world, the communication networks, were becoming increasingly critical for every business that you can imagine. And on the other hand, they were becoming increasingly fragile because they were super complex. And it was going beyond the realm of human beings to be able to manage and operate these. And what we realized was that this was a problem that could be solved with software by building a mathematical model of the network. Well, it seemed possible, it seemed like a great idea, and everyone agreed with it. But the challenge was, technically this was an incredibly hard problem to solve. To be able to model the world's largest networks and the most complex networks at scale accurately so that the operators could trust them to operate those networks was, I would say, is one of the hardest problems in networking. For us, seeing the impact that our product has had on our customers and on our users is an extremely rewarding experience in itself. And when we hear compliments like, "This is magic, where has this product been all these years?" that is probably the best award that we can imagine winning.
Well, those were the companies and individuals that are truly redefining business and leadership across Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. We certainly wish them continued success. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you next time.